Yo, these guys really know what they're talking about. Pour up that glass for me real quick. Okay, now I'm ready for Class After Dark. The class where you have no idea what will be said. It could be how to get that next promotion, side hustles, or even a debate between Flamin' Hot Cheetos and Cool Ranch Doritos. So pour up that drink and relax. It's that time of the week again.
Welcome to Class After Dark. Guys, I'm your host, Chase Coleman, and I'm sitting here with he's all right, my co-host, Chris Johnson.
It's like that. This is how we're going to start the show?
That's how we're going to start the show. Y'all, Class After Dark is a lively show, and we're going to discover our passions and truly fulfill our visions of success. You see, I know that we all have different ideas of success and what that looks like, and with my experience mixed with more Chris's experience, I would have to say, we're here to laugh and cry our way through all the pain in order to get to success. So before we continue, go hit that subscribe button and also check us out on social at Class After Dark. We're on Instagram, we're on Twitter, we're on Facebook, Reddit, anywhere that you have a social media, we got you. Now, Chris, let's start off. We've been talking about this for
2 years now?
Has it been 3 years? We met.
Oh, man.
Well, let's tell the people real quickly.
Okay, cool. All right.
We both work at Nestle. That's our normal 9-to-5 job. Yeah. And, Chris actually walked over to me on my first day with with the business unit. And he was like, "What's up, man?" And just dapped me up real quick.
It's just one of those things. Like, you know what I'm saying? Being in corporate America, you don't see too many people that look like us in corporate America. So when you see, you got to be welcoming. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, yeah.
I've been in the industry, been in corporate America for a while now. So anytime I see a young brother coming in, I feel like I don't want to say it's my duty, but it's kind of my duty to welcome them and just feel them out, see what they're about, and lend them a hand.
Yeah, man. And I'll tell you, I felt very uncomfortable when I first joined the team because I didn't know anything about CPG. I didn't know anything about data analytics, right? Yeah. I was brand new. And one thing that you did for me was you just showed me hey, man, we could just have a normal conversation and let's talk about shoes. Let's talk about wine. Let's talk about whiskey. And
then eat.
We love eating, right? We love
we
traveling,
eat all the time.
All the fun stuff. Yeah. So that's how we ended up kind of creating our bond. And then I think our first trip was to Whistler, Canada, and we went snowboarding together.
Yeah, we went snowboarding.
We saw each other wipe out a few times. And
no, you know what? If you think about it, our first real trip is we went snowboarding when we both were, I don't know, I think you might have went 6 times. It was my first time really snowboarding, and we went up to Stevens.
That was when I thought I broke my collarbone.
That's when I thought you tried to kill yourself.
Guys, Chris knows this. I'm 0 to 100 real quick. So It was for me, I was I feel pretty comfortable. Let's go down a blue. And then I remember looking down that blue and I was like, oh, I don't know how I'm feeling about this. And then next thing you know, come riding down and then boom, right in front of you too. And it was I scorpion. My feet were up above my head.
Oh man. I don't know if, I don't know the age of the subscribers, but if they remember Boys in the Hood, it was like when Ricky got shot. Ricky! That's how I felt, man. Chase, the snowboard went up and hit you in the back of the neck, and then you bounced back.
I just remember looking up at you like, God, is that you? I thought I was dead at that moment.
Oh, man, it was pretty rough.
It was fun. But let's talk a little bit about Class After Dark.
Okay, let's talk about it.
In Class After Dark, we're going to have essentially 3 segments, right? Okay. So we're going to talk for the first 5 to 7 minutes about business updates or things that you should know. For example, Keke Palmer being the first Black woman host of the VMAs in 33 years. Huge news, right? We'll talk about that, maybe Facebook, Tesla, other stuff
all
like
the stuff,
that. And then we'll transition and we'll go into what I like to talk about. And you know me, man. I'll grab you for a coffee to always talk about career stuff, life stuff. Talking about hey, man, I need to start working to get that next promotion. Or I want to move out of Seattle. Not that I want to do that, but other people want to move
sometimes
around.
It's not even just move or even careers, right? It's just hey, you know what? I'm working on this project. Here, this is what I'm thinking. Can you tell me what you're thinking? You know what I'm saying? This is I want to go down this path, but I know there's probably some other ways to look at the business, right? So I think that's a lot of the times, right? When you're in business, it's not always just about getting that promotion, which we do talk about all the time. But sometimes it's just looking at when you're doing a project or getting ready for a presentation for the group, right? So we always, I even bounce ideas off of you, right? I might been in the industry for a little bit longer, but again, it's always nice to get a new set of eyes and someone you can trust.
Exactly. And the trust is the biggest thing, right? And I think that was something we built from the beginning was it was I trust you, you trust me, not only in the workplace, but outside the workplace, right? And then it just kind of helped us bring this together, essentially. And then the last topics that we're going to touch on in Class After Dark. Now, this is the fun stuff, right?
Okay.
We're going to touch on shoes. I mean, shoot, we got wine sitting right here. I'm actually going to take a sip of this lovely rosé that we got from Banshee.
A Banshee, okay.
Down in Napa Valley. Shout out to my boy Tyler, who actually used to work down there.
Okay.
But we'll take a sip of this. I mean,
that's good.
Lord, I love it. And we'll talk about whiskey. You've got me into whiskey now. Shoes, I mean,
barbecue. What about this poll that you got going on Instagram, man? I feel like people have really been getting into it.
Man, people. So let me tell you, my DMs have been on fire.
Okay.
On fire. I used to get like 5 to 6 a day. I'm getting like 50 now. Yeah. And it's because I'm running these debatable polls, guys. Now, we started off, we ran chips a couple weeks ago, and we ended up coming down. Now, what was weird about it was we had a Doritos versus Doritos championship. Now, people are saying I should have rigged it. I should have put Flamin' Hot Cheetos in there instead of
I was heartbroken on that one, man. I'm not gonna lie.
Listen, I'll tell you this. I'm running an ice cream poll right now on my Instagram. Now, if you guys want to go participate, my personal Instagram is Chase_Coleman. I always post it in my stories daily, but we're doing ice cream right now.
I gotta admit, man, I am pissed. I saw the one today. I just looked at it earlier, and I saw Neapolitan ice cream versus butter pecan. Man, I was pissed to see the butter pecan didn't make it.
You know, that's exactly what I was about to say. Butter pecan and strawberry. My 2 favorite flavors out in the first round.
I didn't understand that.
I just don't understand it. I'm kind of pissed off about it, but at the same time, you know what? I'm going to let you guys vote. We can discuss it on here. We can debate it here. If anyone wants to come talk to us about it, they could totally come talk to us about it. My DMs are always open, but I mean, damn.
Yeah. I was butter pecan. Neapolitan, man, like, it's strawberry, vanilla, and chocolate. Like, that's way too much ice cream in one thing. You know what I'm saying? Like, I understand, like, chocolate chunks and stuff. Like, but 3 different ice creams, beat out butter pecan, don't understand.
You know what's been surprising me is that Moose Tracks is doing really well and Rocky Road. I didn't think people liked marshmallows in their ice cream, but the truth of it is, I think you put chocolate in anything and people love it. Like if I put Reese's ice cream in there, right? Because I'm just taking the top 20 ice creams that I found from 7 different blogs. I'm doing my research, y'all. But if I would have put in like Grater's ice cream, right?
Ooh.
The black raspberry chocolate chip.
Ooh, you know what? I actually have some of the cookie dough at the house right now.
Stop playing with me.
No, because my wife ate all the blackberry or raspberry chocolate chip, whatever it was. She ate it all.
Well, that's like 1 scoop and then it's done, man.
It doesn't make sense.
I used to just take my spoon and just be like, yeah, nope, this looks like it'll be the whole thing and it's going down tonight.
You know what I can't wait for you to do though? Fruit snacks, man. Like that will bring back some childhood. Like a fruit snack challenge, man. Like there's so many. You got fruit roll-ups. You got gushers. Like there's so many different types of fruit snacks, man. So when you do that one,
that's going to be a good one. You know, if anybody has any topics or like anyone, whether it's covering it here on Class After Dark, whether it's doing a poll like that, feel free to DM both of us, right? I mean, like we're both very personable people. At least we like to think so. We're social as crap. Yeah. And I mean, we just like to have fun at the end of the day. We pour up a drink. We talk about whatever.
I mean, I would say you're a lot more, active on the IG than I am. For me, it's really just my dog's IG, man. If you guys really like French Bulldogs or just cute puppies, like you got to check out. It's called my IG, but it's really my pup's IG. You know what I'm saying? When you look at Otis, the little French Bulldog, he's about 3 months old. Little Sable, man. He has an attitude today too. He finally got his final shot, so now he can go play at the dog park.
It's about time, man. But you know what? He is a rascal. We're gonna have to get him on here one day.
Oh, definitely.
Just bring him over, have a good time, hang out with our team mascot, right?
Okay, yeah, I like that.
Otis, we'll have to talk about that another
time. We'll talk about the COVID
how you and Bill got
that
because, dude, that's a whole scene.
Yep.
But you know what? We're gonna end this first episode. Before we end it, do you have any final words for the people?
I don't really have too many final words for the people. I'm just letting I hope everybody, stays tuned, enjoys the podcast, definitely sends in, topics that they want us to talk about. Hopefully we can get some people to virtually join us. Like I want this to be really interactive, man. Just like how me and you are flowing right now. I want to be able to get, with the audience and understand what they see and what they feel and what they like.
Yeah, I love that, man. Mm-hmm. And, for me, the last thing's kind of for everybody is just the fact that, like, I truly believe that everybody has a chance to be successful. Mm-hmm. And I want everybody to be successful. And I think when talking with you about even this idea, right, and thinking about my old podcast, The Millennial Way, it was too tailored to success and motivation, right? And now it's like, let's be real about it. I mean, at the end of the day, like, we just want to have fun. And, like, to live life, you want to feel fulfilled, right? And for me, it's like, what's fulfilling? Podcasting, going to work from 9 to 5, and being able to do fun things with my friends. Yeah. And I think that should be the same type of mindset for everybody.
I think you hit on something, because I think people, you know, especially in today's world where everything is just like you can flip it or you can turn it on and you can see people always having fun, and people really think that is what success is. If you're famous on the IG, you're famous on Facebook, or if you're famous through different means, which that does mean you're successful. But I think there's little things of being successful. Like, hey, you know what, you did a hell of a job on a report the other day, or you did a hell of a job on a project, or shit, fuck. You know, some people just cleaning their house is success. You know what I'm saying? So like, there's like small steps about success, right? Like, and I think that's what people think. You always have to shoot for it. Like, I got to get $1 million by the time I'm 25. Just throwing numbers out. No. Success is a 1 step, 2 step, 3 step, 4 step. And you continuously make those little steps and become successful every day. Like, it's not always just that big thing success, but it's how do you get to that and make sure you're constantly winning.
Absolutely. I mean, you brought me to that, right? I mean, when we're at Nestle, I'm sitting here and we're going through career planning and all that fun stuff. And I'm telling people I want to be a CEO. I want to be a global CEO. I want to work at a Fortune 500 company, be the CEO at that company. The truth of the matter is that I look at our CEO today and I see how much he travels. I assume how much time he gets to spend with his family or whatnot. And that makes me go, I don't know if I want to live that life, right? And when I think about success, that's encompassing of everything in my life. Because if I want to be a father at one point, if I want to be able to coach my kids and just other things around that aspect of it, I have to be realistic in my goals. And being a CEO at a Fortune 500 company, I don't know if that means success for me anymore. And to your point, it's like just continually going at it. So with that being said, this was a great EP1, man.
I'm enjoying it, man. I hope the people enjoy it.
I hope the people enjoy it too. And we will see you guys back on Thursday. So it's Tuesday right now. We only got a couple days. Now, tomorrow's Winning Wednesday. We don't celebrate Hump Day. That's not something that we truly celebrate. But we do celebrate Winning Wednesday. We believe in getting wins on Wednesday in order to help you celebrate on Thursdays and then be able to just enjoy your weekend. There's nothing better than catching momentum and being able to truly just like take some days off and enjoy it.
You know what? It's funny you say that. Just like, you know what? I like that Winning Wednesday. You kind of you keep that win. You take that through Thursday. Then when you get on Friday, sometimes it's been a long week, right? So you don't have to feel like you need to just go out there and take on the world. Sometimes it's good just to take that day, just come home, relax a little bit. Maybe have some of this rosé right here. That's real good. The Banshee. I'm feeling rosé.
Okay.
And you might just have a little drink and you're just relaxing, right? Like having a conversation like we're having. You know, sometimes this might just go to the dog park, but sometimes you just take that win in and enjoy it. That's another thing I don't know about. You know, some people don't know about success. It's not like you just become successful one day and then everything goes away, right? Like, you still, if you hit that goal, you got to be able to enjoy it.
Oh yeah, you have to truly savor it, right? And that's what we're here for. Class After Dark on Thursdays, man. I mean, kick off your shoes, put your feet up, grab a drink, come join us for a drink, and just truly enjoy the show, because that's all we care about is just having fun again. And we really hope that you guys have fun. So with that being said, we'll sign off and we will see you guys back in just a couple days. Go grab some wins on Winning Wednesday and send them to us. We'll post them on Instagram and Facebook and we'll celebrate those wins with you guys.